Hey, what's up, everybody? So today we're going to look at Mezco's 112 Collective Superman. So this is the typical style packaging if you're used to the Mezco packages. Has a magnetic strip on the inside so you can see the figure inside. I've already taken him out so he's not in there. On the back they show some nice production photos of the character and what you get with him. Alright, so let's take a look at him. Alright, so this is the one that I got when I ordered. And the reason why I say it like that is because we're going to zoom on in here and get nice and close. I'll reposition the camera. Okay. This one has a manufacturer's defect. So if you can see that right there on the seam there, I just noticed it when I was about to review this figure, when I was about to film for you guys. So right there you can see it, the stitching goes up and then it looks like it's all eaten up right there. Really a bad thing to happen. This figure is around $80 a pop. You want it to be nice and perfect. So thankfully it was within the 10 days that I had ordered the figure, and I contacted Mezco and said, hey, this is what's going on. Took photos right away, had them at the ready for when they asked for them. And they said, okay, we'll send you out a new one. That was on a Thursday. Saturday we got a brand new one. So, as you can see, the stitching is nice and perfect on both sides, all throughout, as it should be for a figure of this quality. So, kudos to Mezco's customer service for jumping right on that. So, let's go over what is fabric and what is plastic on him, starting at the feet. The feet are plastic, the boots are plastic. Fabric bodysuit throughout, all the blue is fabric bodysuit. This is like a vinyl piece here. Plastic belt. Flowy cape, no armature inside, so that's something. Obviously the face is plastic and the chest up here is plastic. The crest, the Superman crest, is metal, and I'll show you that in a moment as to why it's metal. And a nice Superman logo on the back. Beautiful figure throughout. Let's get a look at the sculpt, the face sculpt, and then we'll move on to accessories. So let's move them in close. Beautiful face sculpt for Superman. Whoever their sculptor is doing a great job with that. Nice little spit S right there. Very nice. So he does come with a second head. Easily pops off. We also get a heat vision head. So you get that nice red, angry heat vision. The paint, I really didn't complain about this, or I didn't really notice it too much, but the eyes look a little funky. The eyeball, the pupils are white to give it that red flare look. Not too much of a fan of it. Looks like he's kind of got like he looks blush and he's angry, like he's allergic to something. I don't know most people that are going to be displaying their Superman with the heat vision eyes like this, so not really a terrible loss, but cool nonetheless that they give it to you. All right, let's get back on the regular Superman head. Okay, so there we go. Alright, so the first accessory that we got, since I mentioned the crest, let's get to that right away, because this is really fun. So he gives you the exploding bullets, which are, there's magnets in the bullets. So the breaking bullets on his crest, attached to his metal S, so you can have this nice little effect of him getting shot. Which I think is pretty cool, because you know the metal magnet looks like the bullet impacting on his crest, and then they have this nice little splatter effect. So that's really cool. It's clever. It's a neat accessory that they give for Superman. Kudos to that. I like that. So what else did we get? We get the Bottle City of Candor, which I think is kind of blah, if you ask me. Maybe a light in there would have worked well, or some more detail to the city itself. It looks very bland. Cool that they added it, a little bit bland. I don't think the tube doesn't come off, so you can't even get in there if you wanted to custom paint it yourself. It's all one solid piece. A little boring. Maybe if it had a pedestal or something to put it on nearby him, that would be fun. We also have a piece of kryptonite, because what is Superman without kryptonite to affect him? Nice little piece, clear plastic, picks up nicely in the light. We get multiple hands. We get 2 flying hands. flying hands. And then we also get 2 gripping hands. And I will swap them out to show you the last accessory that he does come with before moving on to the basic accessories that almost every figure of theirs comes with. Alright, so let's get these 2 hands on. A little tight to get them on, but we'll get them on there. Alright, there we go. So now he's got the grabbing hands. So the last accessory that he comes with are a pair of metal chains. So they're plastic, but they're supposed to be metal chains. And they have a wire armature on the inside so that you can wrap it around Superman, like that classic breaking chain Superman. So you actually have the hands if you wanted to, where he's gripping it, ripping it off. They bend very nicely. You can actually get it really nice and tight if you want to around Superman, if that's what you're looking for. So you can easily bend this around his chest, like so, to get that nice Superman breaking chain. So you can do that on multiple. Oh, there he goes. He fell down. Okay, so that's all you get with him. Excuse me. So, is he cool enough to buy? Let's take a look. I think he is. I think this is a great representation of the classic Superman. If you're not a fan of the outside underwear, then obviously I would not go with him. But he is iconic. He is beautiful. Let's also, since I already started jumping into the final review, let's go back and take a look at the accessories. He does come with the classic Superman base plate. So, if you want to display your Mezco figures and keep them standing nice and straight, gotta plug it in first though. There you go. Very cool, very nice piece to have on him. So what else does he come with? Let me grab the rest of the tray. So, as typical with most Mezco figures, you get this nice, wonderful plethora of stuff. You get the armature to carry the figure. You also have this extra piece which attaches to these. These are clips to hold onto the cape. So what you can do is you can have him so he's mid-flight with the cape flying outward behind him. So if you want to actually have your Superman, I'll use my hands instead of the plastic clips. You want to have him out where his cape is kind of like flowing outward. You'd have those nice little armatures to hold them out. Me personally, I like Superman with the cape over the shoulders, standing very dynamic. Okay, so this Superman is a beautiful piece. I actually really love him. I think he is a great addition to any person who loves Superman, who loves the DC comics back in the age where Superman wears underwear on the outside. Other than obviously the manufacturer defect that I got with the first one, but they fixed very quickly and very rapidly. He's a beautiful figure. The mixture of plastic with fabric works with him. It works really well. The way that they did it, the bodysuit moves and flows with him. It's a beautiful piece. The suit itself actually has a nice shine to it. You can see it on the camera how it glistens and moves. It's a beautiful Superman. I can't say anything more than you know, he's super. I know, pun. How could you not use it? Anybody who's on the fence about this, definitely get him. If you can find him somewhere. I think Mezco is sold out. Maybe they have a waiting list, but he is very cool. He is a beautiful figure. We're getting up on the 10-minute mark, so let's wrap this up. Get him? Yes. If you love Superman, if you need a Superman for your collection in this scale, this is the one that you can just have. And this, you don't need another Superman after this. This is it. This is it. This is your Superman right here. I don't see another one unless they make a modern version where the underwear is missing. I could see people wanting to wait for that. I don't know if they're going to make one, But for right now, this is your Superman from Mezco. He's beautiful. I do notice that, like, I'm looking at the camera and I'm looking at him in person, the blue looks a little bit lighter in person than what it looks like it's coming through on the camera. It looks pretty dark on camera. It's like almost like a tealish blue. So just keep that in mind. Is not the darker blue that I'm seeing on the camera, but both ways look phenomenal. So there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed the review, and go out and grab them. See ya.